Several moms and babies are coming together to empower each other during this World Breastfeeding Week. And as Netta explains, chest feeding is also becoming a more common term, being used by a group here in San Diego. Take a look.
You know, photo shoots are very common at the beach, but this one has special meaning for breastfeeders and chest feeders and the babies who count on them.
We're just going to head straight underneath the pier here.
Brittany Snyder volunteering her time and skills.
Start running around her.
To capture the wild ride.
We're hugging your mom on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Big hug, big hug.
And tender moments of motherhood.
All right, guys, looking right here. 1, 2, and 3. Beautiful. Wow, they're like all looking. That's incredible.
One after another.
And who do we have here? This is Parker. Oh, I love that name.
These mothers proudly display their bond with their babies in front of Brittany's camera lens.
I don't think we knew that we would have such a big response. We're actually doing this 4 days in a row because so many moms wanted to do it.
They're all part of a group called the Badass Chestfeeders of San Diego, a group that recently changed their name from breastfeeders to chestfeeders. So why the name change?
There are people in today's world that identify separately from a female.
They're hoping to be welcoming for all people who are nursing, including those who do not identify as female.
Just because they don't identify as a feminine person, you know, doesn't make them unable or incapable to provide for their child. So when we say chest feeding, we're basically desexualizing, defeminizing the word, and we're putting it out there. It's simply coming from your chest.
Kayla Cifuentes considers herself a breastfeeding mom and appreciates the group for empowering all people.
You're just nourishing your child, so it's nothing to be scared of.
She says it wasn't as easy with her first child.
I would either go to the car or I would just avoid going out because I didn't feel comfortable feeding out in public.
Elisa Aguirre says she loves the connection with her 7-month-old Xochitl Guadalupe.
When I first found out I was having a baby, I was so scared. I even bought bottles thinking I was gonna maybe pump or even use formula. And then when she came, I was like, nope, this bond is just amazing. I just love being attached to her. This is what our bodies are made to do. And it's natural, and you know, it shouldn't be offensive.
That's the message behind this photo shoot, one that feels quite emotional for co-organizer Marion Bowman.
This last photo shoot that she did, it took me all of my might to get there. I drove off that lot literally crying with like happiness, being able to see all of these women together.
And I want to point out, I've been a member of the Badass Chestfeeders of San Diego. They helped me a lot through my entire year of breastfeeding my baby. I would ask them questions about latching. I had mommy thumb, felt a lot of pain while I was breastfeeding. And even when I was in the News 8 live trucks, I would be pumping while I was working. And I would scroll through that Facebook page and get a lot of support. Because breastfeeding is not always picture perfect. It comes with a whole slew of struggles. And these moms hope society and judgments by others are not among them as they attempt to welcome any and all people who take part in one of nature's most primal acts.
Shot. Wow, that was amazing.
Well, more than 100 people signed up to take part of that photo shoot. It's going to take place across various parts in San Diego. They were at Lake Murray last night, and it's all free. The photographer just asks for donations from anyone who's able to do so if they can, because they know photo shoots can be pricey, but these are special moments for these parents, you know?
Yes.